Hello and welcome to Leave My Stuff Alone, a game where you are the NPC trapped in a house, and the people that come into your house are the players of some other game, whatever that may be. With that in mind, the way that this level was designed was that this is your house. You aren't really trying to make it fancy or going for too much level design. You're just living here. So the level design itself is meant for the people, the NPCs that would generate, because those are supposed to be players of another game. Going forward, I'm going to refer to those players of another game as the strangers that enter your house. So this game is designed with those strangers in mind, not necessarily for the actual person playing the level. So it's a little bit of a design challenge, so keeping that in mind, but also trying to make it so that whoever actually is playing this game that I have made is still enjoyable for them. So it's like design levels of complexity on top of each other. Alright, this is UEFN, Unreal Engine for Fortnite. It works exactly the same as Unreal Engine. Being able to move in here and move things has been extremely helpful. I will be going through this demo in the Fortnite game itself, which also allows you to make edits, as you can see here, and changes as you go. Anything you can do in UEFN, you can do in game. It's just what you're more comfortable and know what you're doing with. As you can see, you can also fly. It's essentially a like Minecraft creative. Alright, so right here is the enemy spawner. As the enemy would spawn in, they could look at chests. The enemy AI is not set up for that right now, but that is next week's goal. And so as you come in here, this guy, Regal, since he has towels blocking those doors and his towels blocking that door, so you kind of just move in more, and you can see this chest here. So you'll get your chest, and you can see, oh, there's a hallway, you've got a landmark. Moving on. So we got there. Now you have multiple options presented to you. Do you do the hallway? I put a chest there at the end with a statue to get your attention. Maybe go there next. If you were a player entering the house for the first time. And then here we have the dining hall. On top of the dining hall we put food boxes, and then as you come in you can see that food box immediately straight ahead again, framing that. So as you're looking, your eyes are already up and you can see that this wall is a little different. So on the other side of this wall is a treasure room. Here, this is meant to be a secret door in case you missed it before. But this is where you would get the best treasures. Next up, we have the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, this is going back to the fact that you're an NPC stuck in this house, and so you just have books and books and books, and all you do is read most of your day. We did go for an air of regality with it all. That's why everything's going to be shiny, it's going to be gold, you got the black marbling on the floor. We want it to really feel like this guy's been here a while, he's built up his wealth, he's, you know, accumulated stuff throughout the ages. That's why the furniture doesn't all match. That was a choice. Additionally, it is meant to be that your family lives here and you have guests over and you treat these strangers that come into your house, some nice, some not. You made your house in a way that the strangers would enjoy it. So with that, we have our bathroom here, and it is set up so that multiple strangers could be in your house at once. And you have a closet here where strangers can hang up their clothes. You have a game room where you can entertain strangers. And you have a movie theater where you can bring everybody in and just watch a nice movie. you have all of this here, and you have all these treasure chests set up because some strangers aren't nice, and you want them to stay up here in this area. You don't want them going into the back. That's why the statue itself, though it is a landmark, kind of hides this hallway here as well. And you do have your daughter's room in the back, kind of hidden away, so it's one of the hardest rooms to get to. Though there are some nice things to get, it is meant to be hidden away. You got a conjoined bathroom with your son. As I mentioned, this is your house. This is your family. So your son's room, he's into making weapons and practicing archery. And he has a old bed because he likes to live rugged. Alright. And so then the house and the doors, they all line up so that you can just flow right through them easily. You don't have to look, it's just consistent movement here. This one, you got the stuff to shine, and that one's hidden. But if you come through this way, you've got all that stuff, and you can see the door on the right. Alright, moving on back to the kitchen. We do have kitchen path here. This is where you would serve everybody, and they can head into the dining room. And it does loop around, as you don't want them going in, you want them to move on out. Alright, so that's the level layout. That's why things are mismatched, and yet still has that sense of regality. There is a day and night cycle going on with the game. As you can see, things tend to get darker. Did want to keep the skylight, as that's one improvement you've made, to be able to kind of see out and not be able to see. And let's kind of see what that looks like in game. Alright, so as you are here in your house, you can see a stranger just came into your house. The next week, like I said, we are going to be updating the AI so that they're not just patrol bots. They are going to move around, and they'll actually go and open up the chests themselves. They'll explore your house, and so on and so forth. The point of the game is going to be to see how much stuff you can save and not ruin and keep from them taking. So you can leave that there, or you can search it yourself so that you can better defend yourself and prevent people from taking more. As you attack, they already are set up They are set up so that they will attack you if you attack them. That's one nice thing. But as I mentioned, you want to save yourself, so sometimes it's not always the best to use an item. As this item here does destroy your house as you go. That is meant to happen. It's meant to be a decision that you have to make yourself, whether it's worth it to cause that damage to defeat someone or not. So that's that, and then as we move on back to the other room, you can see that there are intruders that come in, or strangers that come in here as well. And they are rude and destroying our walls. How dare they? Next week, so we have all the furniture placed, so next week we're going to be focusing on the AI to get them behaving more like a player would and less like an AI does. So, hope you enjoyed.